Good morning, everyone. It is Marlene of Marlene Motivates, and welcome to your dose of realness. Today's topic this week is be silent, observe, and gain peace. I welcome you to the show. If you are new to Marlene Motivates on this channel, I talk about positive, motivating, encouraging, and inspirational topics, life lessons, and much more. I would love if you could subscribe. And also, I have channel membership open. But before I get started, thank you so much to all my sponsors and my members. I appreciate each and every one of you so much. So let's get started with the best Life Crew song. Welcome, everybody.
Be encouraged, be inspired, be yourself, you will survive. Just know it, just breathe it, and be it, and live your best life.
Hey, everybody. Good morning. Happy Thursday. Welcome to Marlene Motivates. And on this channel, I talk about positive, motivating, encouraging videos, story times, life lessons, inspiration, because I want you to be inspired. I want you to be motivated. I want you to be encouraged. So if this is something that you're interested in, maybe if it's something you're not interested in, but you know somebody who needs to receive this message, be a friend, be kind, and share it out. I would appreciate that so much. So, like I said, guys, today's topic is be silent, observe, and gain peace. I welcome you to the show. Let's see who's in the chat. Hey, the weightlifting geek. Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you're having a great Thursday so far. Thank you for coming. Appreciate you so much. Hey, Misha. Hi. How are you doing? So good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you're having a great morning. How are you? How's your family? And welcome in. Join on this discussion, everybody. Hey, BJ's Good News. Welcome. How are you doing? So good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you. Yes, I'm glad you're here. Join in on the discussion. Hey, Nancy, we got a member in the house. Hey, we got a member. Go, member. Go, member. Go, member. Go, member. Hey, we up in here today, right? Okay, guys, so we're going to get started with this topic today. Be silent, observe, and gain peace. It's so important to talk about this topic. I'm just going to say it straight, raw, and real, like you know how I always do it. Some people talk too much. Some people talk too much. And the problem with a person who talks too much is because not everybody who we love, not everybody that we care about, not everybody that you share your hopes and your dreams with is on the same page with you, is on the same level with you, that mean good and want to benefit you. See, especially with something you're excited about, something that you love, something that you have a dream about, you naturally want to share with everybody, but everybody is not on your side. Sometimes we have to learn that the hard way. The people, not everybody that you love loves you back. Let's pause on that for a moment. Not everybody that you love loves you back. What do I mean by that? I mean that you can love people, you can care about them, you can give them every ounce and every fiber of your being, but they're not reciprocating it back to you. They're not giving you back the way that you give it to them. See, we have to learn to not only pour love into others, but we have to remember you have to be your first friend. It's a life lesson. It's a hard lesson sometimes. We don't always give out love. We don't always get back the love that we put out there. Yeah, that's hard. It's hard. It's difficult. It's frustrating because each and every one of us deserves to be loved. Each and every single one of us. And I don't know who needs to hear this message right now today, but you are worthy. You are somebody of importance. You are somebody special. Note that, believe that, walk in that light. See, there's a light that comes when you have that awareness, when you know who you are, when you know who you belong to. See, each and every single one of us has a purpose. Everybody has a purpose and a plan to our life. We sometimes don't know which way to turn. We don't always know the way that we should be going within our purpose, but just trust your purpose. Trust the plan that is out there for you. There's something that you need to do in your life. Maybe you're holding back from doing, but you're telling everybody, I'm going to do it. I'm going to. So let's start off this topic with be silent. And that's the first part that I want you guys to get. Be silent. And being silent does not mean that you don't share things with people who are on your team, people who are on your side, people who support you, people who love you. No, be careful with telling everybody what you're doing, because sometimes people will come in and crush your hopes. They'll tell you it's not a good idea, maybe because they don't know how to do it, maybe because they don't have the oomph and the get up and go like you do. They'll tell you that you can't do it, and then that can discourage you. No, we don't want to be discouraged people. We want to be people uplifted, encouraged, motivated, positive. Let's see, I think somebody just came in the door. Who just walked in the door? Hey, Unique Speaks. Good morning. Happy Thursday to you. I hope you and your family are doing well. Thank you so much for being here and join in on this discussion. I realize it's okay that they don't love me back for those who don't, because I have enough love for the both of us through Christ. We are all very valuable and no need for validation. Protect our peace. Very good, Unique Speak. Very good. Very good. That's a very good thought. See, but not everybody is not on that same page. Not everybody is strong enough. And I don't mean that in a derogatory way, a negative way, but sometimes in our journey, in our lives, sometimes we don't know who we are yet. We don't know how to love ourselves. We don't know how to do right by ourselves. We don't know how to respect ourselves, maybe because of our childhood, maybe the relationship that you're in, you're not getting respect. Maybe you were never grown up to know what it is like to respect yourself. Yes, we have to learn how to respect and love ourselves first. That is it's a very important lesson, and you're going to keep getting taken advantage of, disrespected, and all of that until you respect yourself. We have to learn to respect and love ourselves. We have to be our friend. You got to friend yourself. You got to love yourself. You got to pour that time, that encouragement into yourself, even when other people don't understand, people don't support you, people don't care for you, but you got to have that love for yourself. And that will take you so far in your journey of your life when you know who you are, when you know who you belong to, when you know that this is not all there is for you, that you're not limited. See, sometimes we box ourselves into thinking that something that you've been doing for a long time, maybe a relationship that you've been in for a long time, but it's not giving you what you need. It's not helping you to blossom and grow and become more enlightened, to become more joyful, because at the end of the day, that's the most one of the most important things is to maintain your joy. See, that's what gives you longevity in this life, having joy within your heart. See, other people in your life, they can add to the happiness in your life, or they can take away from your happiness, but nobody can take your joy. Joy is a quality that is given to us by God, through God, and he gives it to us, but it's up to us how joyful we want to be. See, I'll tell you guys something. For a long time, I used to always be so miserable. I used to always be so angry. I used to always blame everybody for my poor attitude, for the challenges that I was facing in my life. But at the end of the day, you have to learn to be happy with you. I have to be happy with Marlene. You have to be happy with yourself. every every bit of your past, every hurdle, every burden, everything that has made you to be who you are today, all those pieces, all the times that you were disappointed, all the times that you were sad, all the times that you were broken in your heart. Sometimes we think in our head, we think we're messed up, we think we're crazy. But everything that you have been through has brought you to be who you are right now today. Hey, Fly by G Money. Welcome in. Happy Thursday. How are you doing? It's so good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. Yes, that's right. That's right, Nancy. That's true. I can only speak for myself, and that's why I became a life coach so I can teach others to operate in that way. That's awesome. Unique Speaks. That's a real testimony. Your germs are valuable, sis. Thank you so much, Unique Speaks. Yes, we have to learn how to treat ourselves because whether we know it or not, whether this is a new thought to you or is this is something a new valuable life lesson, a gem that I'm dropping on you guys right now, every single thing in your life is a training process. We train people the way we want to be treated. If you treat yourself good, most likely people are going to treat you good. But when you treat yourself poorly, when you say no to things, when you say yes to things you want to say no to, see, people will say, oh, all you have to do is sugarcoat her, manipulate her or him, and then they'll do exactly what you want. You got to learn to be courageous. You got to stand firm for what you believe in. And there is nothing more important in this life than you. You got to learn to love yourself, cherish yourself, take care of yourself, mind, body, and spirit. So let's get back onto the topic again. Be silent. Why is it important to be silent? See, it's in the silence that we can get a firmer resolve for what we want to do, right? It's in the silence where we think, okay, is this a good idea or is it a bad idea? See, sometimes we don't stand and be silent and be still and allow things to really think about things. Is this a good idea or is this a bad idea? Sometimes we hop into things because we're trying to follow the crowd, because you're trying to please who you're in a relationship with. You want to make your family happy. You want to make money, right? So sometimes we jump and dive into things that is not good and healthy for us. And in the long run, it's going to cause us a lot of pain in our head, in our heart, in our finances. It will break our spirit and crush us. So sometimes that is the most important thing. We have to stand still, be silent, and listen. Is this a good idea? Take time to pause on things. See, because how life is right now, we live in a society that is instantaneous. We have to go, 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 rush, get things done. And then you make a bad decision. And it's not that you make a bad decision. Sometimes the things that happen to us, it can follow you for the rest of your life. It only takes one poor decision to ruin the trajectory of your life. See, that's why we have to be intelligent. We have to use our mind. We have to plan. We have to search and do our research and look, is this a good idea? Is this person really who they say they are? See, we have to open our eyes and we have to be aware so that we stop getting taken advantage of. See, you don't want later to want to backtrack and say, man, I shoulda, woulda, coulda. No, we're people of enlightenment. We're people who know who we are. And when you know who you are, you know your worth, you pause. You stand still. You wait for the word. You wait for the message. You don't just jump and dive into things. You just don't jump and dive into financial matters. You just don't jump and dive into relationships, even friendships, even when it comes to accepting a job. Every single thing. Stand still. Be silent. Meditate. See, when we rush sometimes, when we rush and you're rushing, I gotta have this, I want this. See, we let our wants take over our needs. And when we do that, things get off balance. See, we have to sit down, be still, pray about things, wait for the answer. See, we have to learn to meditate so as to answer. So, this is what I'm posing to you all right now. Before you go and jump into a big decision, even small ones, anything that is going to impact your life, your time, have you prayed about it? Have you sat and be still? Have you wrote things down? See, we have to learn to sit down, be still in the quiet. See, these days people don't sit and be still. See, we have to learn to sit and be still in the silence, not with all the noise around, all the distractions that's going on in this world, in this life. Hi, Wellness with Frugal Mama. Welcome. Hey, really, TT, welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you guys are doing well. Join on the discussion. See, sometimes we're so busy in this life that we just jump and run into things, and then later on we say, help me. I need an escape plan. I need to get out of this. But if you just sat down and became still, see, sit down and be still so that you can get the right answer. Have you made a plan? See, sometimes my dad used to always say, make a plan from A to Z. How much is it going to cost? Not only financially, but what is it going to cost in your time? Time away from your family. What is it going to take a toll on your physical body? See, we have to think about all the aspects of us because there's many pieces when it comes to us. We have to think about our financial, our physical, our emotional, our spirits. All of this, when it comes together, it aids into us being joyful. See, and if you want more joy, you gotta plan. You gotta make good decisions. You gotta be still. You gotta be silent. See, we gotta learn to stop talking so much. See, I even have to tell myself sometimes when I want to say something to somebody. I said, Marlene, just be quiet. Just be quiet. Everybody doesn't need to know that you're making a big move before you make it. Everybody doesn't need to know that. Not everybody that you think is on your side. See, the thing about most people, they may be well intentioned, but you don't have to tell them your business, even if they ask. Learn to make moves in silence so that, sometimes if your plan gets slowed down or a wrench gets thrown into your plans, nobody will know anything. See, nobody can know anything unless you tell them. Are you telling people your business? See, you gotta learn, zip it. Stop telling people your business. See, I did a shorts on this channel and it says, you got to be about minding your business, not in the rude way. See, people are so invested in finding out what other people are doing. Oh, I want to do that. And I want that money and I want this. No, mind your business. Focus on what you need to do. Work on yourself, the inner part of you, your spirit. Work on releasing all of the negative, healing, letting go, forgiving, moving on so that you can manifest into your higher level, so that you can elevate. See, this life is about elevation. If you're not moving forward, if you're not letting go of the past, then you're standing still. And there's nothing wrong with standing still in your thought process, but nobody wants to stay in the same place that you were 6 months ago, a year ago. Are you in the same place you were 6 months or a year ago? You know, you have the possibility to change that. Boom! You have the possibility to change anything that you want to change. Anything that you want, you can have it. Anything. See, but are you willing to put in the work in order to get it? Those sleepless nights, working those extra shifts, making sacrifices of your time, staying up late, mentoring. See, life is about sacrifices. The more you put into something, it's just a matter of time before you're going to get your boom, before your blessing. See, your blessing is right around the corner. But are you ready? See, we have to learn to get ourselves ready. And in that readiness, be quiet, be silent, walk in silence. See, everybody doesn't have to know you're making boss moves. They will see you're making boss moves when it has manifested. Okay? That's very important. It's very important to stop telling people your business. See, nobody can know your business unless you tell them. Even if somebody asks you, you don't have to tell them nothing. That's why it's called your business. Yours, yours, and yours. You have to make a choice if you want to tell them. That's your personal choice. Just because somebody is related to you by blood, they don't have to know your business. That's not your business. See, the plan that is made for you, the plan that God has for you is what he has for you. Even if other people don't see, even if not one person in your life believes in your dream, but do you believe in your hopes and your dreams? See, that's the question. It's not about other people. And yes, I understand what it's like, and we want support, and we want people to love us and to feed and nourish into our dreams. But have you ever thought that maybe where you're going, you're not taking them along with you? See, sometimes it's a hard pill to swallow that not everybody that is with you today will be there for you when you boom, when you blossom, when you elevate, when you grow. That's the cold hard truth, but it's real talk. Not everybody is going where you're going because not everybody's willing to put in the hard work. Not everybody has your vision, your dream, your grind, your hustle. There's nobody like you. Know your worth. I want somebody to say that in the chat. I know my worth. I know my worth. I know my power. I know my ability. Do you? Do you know your power? Do you know your ability? When you know your worth, you know how strong you are. You know who you belong to. There's nothing that you can't do. Nothing. But we got to do this. But we got to do this. But we got to do this. And you got to remind yourself, I got to tell nobody my business. I don't got to tell nobody my business. Even if you ask me, all you have to say is, I'm doing okay. Everything is all right. Yeah. And it is. And it is. And everything is not all right. It will be. See, I want to encourage somebody today. Even if you are not where you want to be, it does not mean that this is going to be your life forever. This is not going to be your life forever. Even if you're not where you want to be, this does not mean this won't be your life forever. See, everything is about progress. Everything is about progress and change. Hey, Dance87, welcome. So good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you're well. Everything is a progress and a process. See, we got to learn to get mentally strong, physically strong, financially strong. Everything everything has to align until you get where you need to be. See, we got to change our mindset, change our processes. Are you doing what you say you're going to do? Are you keeping your word? Are you a procrastinator? Are you holding back from doing what you know you need to do? See, all of those things, we got to fix all those pieces, just like that Rubik's Cube. And we got to make everything align. We got to make everything align. And when everything fits right, then you're going to get what you want. See, but we have to understand, we have to learn to be accountable. See, we got to be accountable to ourselves. Don't sugarcoat things. Say, I have to stop being lazy. I got to go and I got to do this. I got to say what I'm going to do. Are you following through and doing what you said you're going to do? If you say you're going to do something, keep your word. And if you can't do it, you don't have to say nothing. If you can't do something, say maybe. You don't have to say yes to everything. Come on, this is for somebody. You don't have to say yes to everybody who asks you to do something for you. Mm-mm. Everything is not meant for you. Everything is not meant for me. We got to learn to say no to things that is not good, healthy, and to help us to prosper. See, it's about prospering. It's about blossoming. It's about growing, healing. And then when you heal and you're strong and you have your peace and you know your worth, now you can go out there and help elevate another human being. See, isn't that wonderful about knowing your worth, knowing who you are? Now pay it forward. Now go and bless somebody else. Now go encourage somebody else. See, and the more that you gain your strength and your courage and your power and your might, and you're doing what you like to do, now you can go and encourage somebody else and say, I remember when I was like you. Not in a negative way, but we always can see somebody that was just like us. You can say, it's okay. It's going to be okay. I was there too. But it's okay. Come on. I'm here for you. See, it's about supporting one another, loving each other, encouraging each other, respecting each other. See, everybody doesn't have the same journey. What you have been through in your life may not be what I have been through, but we got to learn to respect each other. Respect each other. And part of respecting other people, we have to learn to zip it. And we also have to learn that when somebody tells us something, we don't have to go and run and tell everybody else. Just because somebody told you something, don't mean you got to tell your husband, your cousin, your mama, your auntie, your friend. When somebody tells you something, we got to learn to keep things. Keep things and hold things. Don't be like a sieve. As soon as you tell somebody, it goes right through. It's right through. You can't hold water at all. Got to learn to be a trustworthy person, honest, supportive, loving of one another. So we got to learn to be silent. I think that that's one of the most important lessons. If you get nothing else from this live stream, I just want you to just be silent, be still. See, because we wonder sometimes why things aren't happening for us. Why aren't things happening for me? Most likely you're talking too much. You're telling people too much what you're going to do. Don't do the I'm gonna. You don't got to tell nobody nothing. Hey, Frank, good morning. How are you doing? Happy Thursday. So good to see you. I hope you're well. Joining on this discussion. Yes, good morning to you as well. Yeah, we got to learn. We got to learn to do this. We got to learn to do this. Not everything that you're doing, you got to go and broadcast it. Hello, world. This is what I'm doing. No, 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 no. When you finally figure out what you're going to do, then you make your move, then you go do it. Then when it happens, everybody's going to see it. See, now we're going to move into the next point. After you become silent, now you observe, observe, observe. See, people will always say, this is the way they are. See, and one of my favorite quotes by Maya Angelou is, when somebody shows you who they are, believe them, and believe them the first time. If somebody acts like a duck, walks like a duck, they're a duck. Don't listen to them when they tell you they're a cheetah, they're a frog. When somebody shows you who they are, believe them, believe them, believe them. I know I was one of those people who thought I could change other people. We sometimes, because we're kind hearted people, because we're loving people, because we're giving people, we give, and we pour into other people and we love other people. See, you can't make somebody grow up. You can't make somebody love you back. You can't make people do right. Man, that's such a hard lesson for me. You can't change anybody. You can't make people do right. You can't make people love you the way that you want to be loved. Either somebody loves you or they don't. Either somebody is going to do right by you or they won't. You can't change anybody else. You can't make people do things. And I know for a long time, I wore out myself for years trying to change somebody in a relationship. I tried to change myself, change who I was to maybe make people like me or make people do things for me. I thought I could buy other people's love. I thought I could get people's time. See, you can't change who somebody is. You can't change the way people treat you. You can't change anything, but all we can do is work on ourselves. And when people aren't treating you right, learn to remove yourself from them. You don't have to stay around people. You don't have to punish yourself. You are worth more than that. Just because people come into your life, they don't have to stay in your life. There are some people who come in our life and they're seasonal people. Some people are just there just for a little while. Some people come to teach us a life lesson. Some people come so that we can gain things, so that we can learn something about ourselves, so that we can grow up, so that we can mature, right? Some people come in to teach us something. Some people come in to heal us. Some people come in to motivate us, inspire us. Some people just come in with an open heart just to love us with open arms. So you got to identify the people who are in your life. Not everybody who is a family member, a friend, who you're in a relationship with, not everybody is giving you what you need. And we got to learn to identify that part. Are they really who they say they are? They say they love me, but what is the action behind? What are they manifesting in your life? What are they doing to support you and love you, feed your spirit, your mind, and your soul? What are they doing? That's very important. I'm so glad you're good, Frank. Yes. Good morning, Eunice. How are you doing? Happy Thursday. I hope you're well. Thank you so much for being here. Join in on this discussion. Hey, Metrosonic. Good morning. Happy Thursday. Good morning to you. Hope you and your family are well. Join in. I love to hear what you guys are saying down in the chat. So now we're at the point where we're observing people. And this is a very important part in the process of your life. The people who are there around you, family, friends, coworkers, who you're in a romantic relationship with, observe them. Are they really who they say they are? Observe, pay attention. When they say they do something, or they're going to do something, do they really do it? Or do they make excuses? Are they helping you to grow and blossom and benefit? Do they support you? Do they feed your mind, your heart, your spirit? Do they encourage you to do better and to be better? Or are they draining you? Are they toxic in your life? We have to learn to observe and identify these toxic people, toxic behaviors, manipulators, narcissists. We have to identify them. Why is it important to observe and identify? Because it's in the observation. We're just watching. You're not saying anything. You're not arguing with people. When we observe, we are seeing really, okay, this is what they say, but what do they do? Behind your back, what are they doing? Are they talking about you? Are they gossiping about you? Are they saying nasty things? Are they talking to you sideways? See, all of these things we have to observe. We have to observe. We have to observe. Why is it important to observe? Because you are somebody. That's why. You are somebody of worth and value. And when you have people in your life that are toxic, poisonous, they're hurtful, they're harmful, they never say anything kind, they never do anything for you, that's draining. It's draining. And they pull on you. They pull, they pull, they take every dollar you have, every bit of your spirit. Have you ever been around some of those type of people that when they you go away from them, you are exhausted. They exhaust you emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially. Just draining, draining, draining people. I just want to warn you all, my brothers and my sisters, to be aware. Be aware. And just because people are your family, you don't have to take the excuses. You don't have to say, oh, I'm your sister, I'm your cousin, I'm your this, whoever somebody is in your life. Nobody has the right to treat you any type of way and just put a label on that because I'm your family, because I'm your husband, because I'm your wife, because I'm your girlfriend, because I'm your best friend. No, there's never any excuse to be unkind. Never, never any excuse to be unkind. Yes, I understand people may be overwhelmed, they may be stressed out, but we got to learn to respect each other and love each other. And when you are your first friend, when you're loving yourself the way you should, when you're treating yourself the way you should, you're getting your rest, you're eating well, you're taking care of your mind. You take care of your physical body. You take care of your finances. See, the more we take care of all aspects of our life, then we can grow. Then we can benefit and we can feel good about us. See, when we take care of us, other people, look, just how we're observing other people, trust me, they're observing you. We can say what we want, but are we really doing it? We got to show the action too. We got to show it. Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. Me and my girlfriend been together for 10 months now, and it's almost 1 month anniversary we've been together, and it's already been 1 year since we met. We have been taking care of each other. Awesome, Mr. Sonic. I'm very happy for you. Sometimes relationships may have arguments, but have to forgive and forget what happened in the past and move on, protecting the inner peace. Right. But there is what is it? I'm going to quantify that too. Yes, you can have arguments in a relationship, but is it to the point where they're putting their hands on you? Is it to the point where you're being verbally abused? There is, yes, there's forgiving and forgetting, but there's also a thing with you're somebody of worth and value, and nobody should be treating you abusively, being rude and nasty to you. No, that part is a no-no. That's when you need to step away and back off from those people. But you know, just day-to-day little squabbles or matters of opinion, yes, that can be forgiven. But we gotta know that part too, because that message is for somebody as well. Yes, I observe people in my life and I take mental note. I take a mental note so that I know how to proceed. Yes. And that's why I said it's very important to observe so that you know, okay, is this somebody that I want to spend my time with? Is this somebody that I want to use my finances on? And this is for somebody out there. Just because somebody asks you for money, it doesn't mean you have to give it to them. Boom, where's my mic? I usually have my mic. I would drop the mic on that one. Just because somebody asks you for money doesn't mean you have to give it to them. And they'll say, but you have it. Yeah, but it's mine. Okay. I know that one was for somebody. I don't know who it was for, but it's for somebody. Yeah, you got to watch out for those narcissists. They come very unhealthy. Some tend to talk behind backs and being fake, but the true, genuine will always be there to support you. Yes, and they will listen to you. And the whole thing is that you know who somebody really is, right? You really find out who people are when you're tested, when you're going through trials. Yeah, that's who you find out who really loves you, who really cares about you, who is really riding for you. Pay attention. And we have to learn also that, yes, while we want other people to support us, but are you supporting others? Are you being kind to other people? It's a two-way street. Two-way street. Hey, Jessica. Good morning. Happy Thursday. So good to see you. Thank you so much, Jessica. Trying something new, trying some colors. Y'all gonna see me in more colors these days. I'm stepping outside of the box with color now. Before I decided that I want to really dye my natural hair, I'm observing what color I like the most. So thank you. Welcome in, Jessica. I think I read that one. Okay, I read that one too. Yep, somebody's a real deal. You have to remove the poison and bring in the light and hearts. It takes time, and uh, some can change, but some cannot. Yeah, and you don't have to wait around for people to change. You don't have to wait. You don't have to wait. Like people say, "Oh, can you wait for me?" No, I'm not waiting for people to grow up. I'm just I'm just saying that's where I am in my life. I'm not waiting for people to mature because I'm ready to go to my next level. See, and that's another thing. People can hold you hostage if you allow it. See, but are you allowing people to hold you hostage and hold you in a prison uh, of whatever it is that they're doing? People who cheat on you, people who lie to you, people who never support you, people who fail you, people who hurt your feelings, people who aren't kind to you. You don't have to wait for people to grow up and mature and to get ready. See, and you're already ready. See, that's called wasting your time, wasting your effort, wasting your life. And you deserve more than that. There's nothing wrong with growing together and people are growing together. That's wonderful if that's what you want to do. But I myself personally, my personal opinion, I'm at a stage in my life where I'm ready to go to my next level and I don't have time to wait. I don't have time to wait for you to grow up. I don't have time to wait for you to mature because you're acting like a 2-year-old, holding grudges and being mean and nasty. You don't have to wait for that. No. Don't wait for that. Respect yourself. Just like Metrosonic says, respecting each other and setting boundaries. That's so true. That's so true. Yeah, we gotta learn to respect ourselves. See, the more that you respect yourself, guess what? See, when people finally realize, when you start, listen, I'm gonna tell y'all something that's very important. The moment that you walk into your light, the moment that you accept and receive who you are, and you know where you're going, you know where you're channeling your light. Okay, this is my path. This is what I'm going to choose to walk in. Anything that is outside of my vision, don't waste your time. Don't waste your effort. Don't waste your money. No. Focus. Let's get focused. Let's get focused. Don't wait for people to mature. Sometimes there may be some flaws, but we can all pray for better quality in life. It just takes time. Right, Metro? It's a wonderful thing to mature and to have Holy Spirit guidance on life issues. See, that's what I'm talking about, Misha. See, that's where I am in my life right now. It's been a long road. Anybody who wants to know some of the things that I've been through in my life, I've been through a long, dark, what is it called? Down the rabbit hole. Been through, bumped my head many times. I've been rock bottom. I know what it's like to have nothing. I know what it's like to not believe in myself. I know what it's like to not love myself. I know what it's like to have low self-esteem and no respect. So I'm speaking to those who don't have that self-respect. They don't know what it's like to love themselves yet, but keep going and keep trying. See, we got to feed it into our own mind. You got to believe in yourself first and tell yourself you're talented, you're able, you're capable. There's nothing that you can't do. Go after what you want. Even if nobody else supports you, even if nobody else believes in you, even if nobody else understands, you keep going. You, just how you were born in this world, alone, you can walk a road alone. You may not be as happy as having other people there to support you and love you and hold your hand through the journey. But some roads you got to walk alone. Some roads you got to walk alone and you'll be okay. The more you love yourself is the less you're going to deal with foolishness. You don't have to deal with the foolishness. Observe what other people are doing, observe what other people are saying, and wash your hands of those who don't give you what you need. See, sometimes in our life, you got to get to the point where you said, this person is not giving me what I need, so I got to close the door. It's time to close the door, block them. Sometimes a restraining order is necessary, but they got to go. Believe in yourself and love yourself enough to say, I'm getting to my next level. And that's very important. Everything that you do, put God in front of it. Ask for his guidance and then be silent. Be still. Don't tell anybody else what is in your head. Have that conversation and wait to get a response. Have the conversation and wait for the response. Okay? I think that that's so important. So, the final thing is gaining peace. So you be silent. You observe. Now you gain peace. Now you gain peace. I think peace is one of the most important, the most valuable thing that you can ever have in life. So how do you gain peace in your life? How? I almost said it in French. Pourquoi? How? 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 How do you gain peace? See, peace comes from within. Peace comes from satisfaction with yourself. You're happy with yourself. You love yourself. You have forgiven yourself. You have forgiven other people. You don't take life too seriously. See, that's for somebody. See, sometimes you're so serious about your life or you want something so bad. But don't worry about every little thing. See, we have to learn to let go of those small things in order for us to receive bigger things. I'll say that again. We have to let go of smaller things so that we can gain bigger things. Do you want more in your life? Are you trying to succeed at something? Maybe you're going through some roadblocks, some hurdles. People aren't supporting you. Maybe you're not getting what you want at the moment. Everything is going to be okay. We got to tell ourselves that everything is going to be okay. You just keep going. You just keep being a man or a woman of action. Do what you say and say what you do. And you're going to gain that peace because you're not squawking, telling everybody what you're going to do. You're observing, you're waiting to get the right response so that you know how to move for your next thing that you're going to do. Now you're going to gain that peace because you've gone through the steps. You've made wise decisions. See, this is about making wise decisions for your life. Understand it's your life. Are you going to be in charge of your peace? See, we have to be in charge of our peace. That's so important and vital. Do you understand that part? You deserve peace. You deserve it, but it's all up to you. Will you choose to forgive other people? Maybe somebody did something to you a year ago, yesterday, 6 months, 5 years, 10 years, 30 years, 50 years ago. Whenever somebody did something to hurt them, forgive them. Not for them, for you. It's not that you are saying what they did was right to you. No. You're saying, I love myself enough to let it go so that I can move on and gain better things. See, we hold on to things because we want to control situations as human beings. We want things to be the way we want them to be. But you can't control what other people do. You can't control what other people say. You got to forgive them so that you can gain peace. Now, how important it is to have peace and to not have those racing thoughts and worried about, and they did this and they did that and they did this and they did that. And even ourselves. This is a big one. We have to learn to forgive ourselves. Whatever it is from the past, whatever it is that you have done, whatever the people that you have hurt, whatever disappointments maybe that may have happened to you. Maybe a time where you should have done something and you didn't do it. Forgive yourself for that. Let it go. And it's important to not only write it down, I forgive myself, but also verbalize it and say it out loud. I say it to myself all the time, Marlene, I forgive you. I forgive you for that. And now you're going to move forward. So let it go. And now you can have your peace. I choose to forgive myself for that decision. I choose to forgive myself. Now you can gain that peace because you freed up that from your mind. And you're going to feel so good. Your heart will feel freer. Maybe that headache you were having will go away. You're going to experience more restful and peaceful sleep. All of those things can happen to us when we choose peace. See, peace is a portion that each and every one of us can have. See, we can choose to be miserable. That's always a choice. Just like I told you guys before, for years, I was angry and bitter and nasty, bad attitude. But I had to choose. See, I don't want to be angry anymore. I don't want to be bitter. I don't want to keep making poor decisions. I don't want to keep blaming anybody else. So that's when Marlene started growing up and learning I got to be accountable for me. I got to be accountable for what I think about myself, about what I choose to surround myself by who I choose to be entertained by who I choose to share my innermost thoughts with. A personal choice. It's a personal choice to have peace. It's a personal choice. So, the question that I have for you guys, will you choose peace? Will you choose it? It's out there, it's ready, it's available for you. Just like love, it's out there, it's ready, it's available. Just like respect, it's out there, it's available. Just like courage, it's out there, it's available. But will you choose to receive it? Will you choose to take it in? Will you choose to believe in its power in your life? I choose to love myself. I choose to respect myself. Even if you have to say it out loud, say it out loud. I choose to love myself today, even though I don't feel like it. I choose to go to the gym today, even though I don't feel like it. I choose to forgive. I choose to walk in silence. All of these things are personal choices that we have to make. Will you choose yourself today? Will you choose to love yourself? Will you choose to be silent and zip? So the next time something exciting is happening in your life, or you want to do something, or you get a vision about something that you are ready to manifest, or you're ready to elevate, what are you going to do? Be silent, observe, make wise decisions, do your research, and you too can gain peace. I want the best for each and every one of you. I don't want you guys to hit your head on the wall. I don't want you guys to have years and years of low self esteem. You are somebody of worth. And don't let anybody tell you any differently. You are somebody. You are very important and special. You deserve to be loved, even if maybe in your life right now, you just need to work on loving yourself more and get a handle on that. Then you'll be ready to pour that love into another individual. But it's okay. Love yourself today. So be silent, observe, and gain peace. You deserve that. Only need one partner in life. Awesome, Misha. I have picked up a book called Peaceful on Purpose. It's a very interesting moralities, how to get around and how to deal, how to heal with great guidance. Awesome, Metro. It sounds like a great book. Protect your inner peace and collect your peace by having meditation. Think before saying or doing anything, and all things will work out. Right, Metro. And even sometimes, maybe sometimes things don't work out, but I like to say everything in my life, not some things, everything is a lesson and a blessing. Everything, the good, the bad, and all the in between. It's all about how we choose to think about it, how we choose to deal with it. What is your attitude? What is your outlook to your situation right now? Do you choose to be miserable, or you choose to be strong? Do you choose to have peace, or do you choose to want to be angry and bitter? Do you choose to be a person of peace, or are you a backbiter, a person who likes to gossip about others? Every single day, we have a choice in our walk, in our attitude, in the way that we direct our energy. See, you can choose to keep your light down and dim it, or you can choose to elevate and make your light shine. Show people who you are. Even when people don't believe in your light, you don't stop shining, you don't stop glowing. Radiate positivity, be yourself, manifest, manifest, and manifest. And I got to say thank you to everybody who came out today to the Dose of Realness. I've really enjoyed this topic. I hope you guys have enjoyed this as well. I'm Marlene of Marlene Motivates, and on this channel, I talk about positive, motivating, encouraging videos. I have doses of positivity, the dose of realness, which is every Thursday. I changed the time today, but on the regular basis is at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I also, on Sundays, we have the Sunday talk show, but this Sunday is going to be a very exciting collaboration with I Am Tracy Lee and Boss Life Online, and we are going to be doing a therapy session. So I have already put up a link to Sunday's session. It's going to be starting at 3:50 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I'm very excited to share some therapy, some lessons that we have been through. The three of us, we're going to be sharing our thoughts, and we hope that you're going to get some therapy from it, that you're going to learn and you're going to grow and you're going to experience peace and love and light. I thank you guys so much for being here. I'm Marlene of Marlene Motivates, and I got to say, Shout out to my members. Thank you so much, my members, for supporting me. It means so very much. And also, all my old and my new subscribers, thank you so much for helping Marlene Motivates to grow. You're part of why I do what I do. I appreciate each and every one of you very much. So, like I say every single time on Marlene Motivates, what's the channel song? Just know it. Just breathe it and be it and live your best life. I'll see you guys on the next one, guys.
Be encouraged.